Hello, this is Kev from LifeSuccessEngineer.com, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the fundamentals of success, and in particularly the 22 minutes that I learnt these fundamentals. I became aware of these fundamentals and they radically have changed the destination of my life. I believe that life is a journey, it's a process. Wherever you are right now, that has been because of the actions you've taken in the past. Whether you've studied at school, gone through college, gone through university, started a family, started relationships, whatever you've done up until this point has brought you to this moment in time. And that goes for the future too. If you change your approach, if you change your actions consistently over the long term, you are going to radically change the destination of your life, ultimately where you end up. And this 22 minutes that I want to share with you fundamentally made me aware of some fundamental actual laws, the basics of success. Now the first one, and I'm going to have a recommendation for you at the end of this video, the first one is the definition of success and the definition of failure. Now, one of the best ways that I can describe success, now in other videos I've called it to do what I want, when I want, to do it how often I want, wherever I want, and with whoever I want. That is the definition that I have said that is success. You can see it another way as well. Success, if you think about it, is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. That could be your ability to take action consistently over the long term towards the things that you want. Now that definition is a very accurate and true definition, because if you can just be disciplined enough to take the right actions every single day, that's going to provide the success that you want. For example, if you are drinking fizzy pop all day instead of water all day, what is going to be your ultimate destination, your ultimate end goal? Like, if you are eating takeaways every day instead of healthy meals and salads, what is going to be your ultimate destination? So success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Failure. Now failure is, I believe, is one of the best descriptions, the best definitions I've come across, is failure is a few errors in judgment repeated every day. A few errors in judgment repeated every day. Now, what if you was using your judgment but you was doing the wrong things? If you was doing the wrong things, that would ultimately end up to your failure. Now, Jim Rohn, he's the person that actually described the success and failure this way. And I believe they're so true. They're so on point. If you think about it, if you practice disciplines every day, if you discipline yourself to raise your standards to what you want, your ultimate version of yourself, whatever it takes, if you want to be fit and athletic, you have to live up to that expectation, that standard of living. And if you can then consistently be disciplined to do that every single day, you are going to experience success. Now, on the other side, if you have errors in judgment, if you believe that eating chocolate and crisps is going to give you that success, you are having an error in judgment, which is going to lead to failure. Okay? Those two have been really enlightening for me to think about what I'm doing every single day. Some other fundamentals, really powerful this. If you are consuming information from books, audio programs, YouTube videos, if you are consuming online training programs, it's important, and again, this is a great definition, to be a student, not a follower. Be a student and not a follower. You know, take the advice of people. Take the advice that I'm saying to you. But don't just be a follower. Don't just say what I'm telling you to do. take the information, process the information, and then you then decide, be a student of what I'm saying, you then decide, does this make sense or does it not make sense? It is your ability to process that information, then take action in the direction that you think is the right thing. This comes back down to the disciplines every day. If you think in a video or a training program, something is telling you a good thing, something that's going to improve your life, be disciplined to do that consistently over the long term, and you're going to get the success. Another thing, and this is all going to be revealed where I've got this from, and it's radically changed my life. I'm telling you, if 22 minutes can change somebody's life, this is it. And if you are open to it, if you are open to receive it, then be a student about it, process it, and then take action upon it. It's going to radically change the destination of your life, just as it has me. I am so far away from where I used to be for these reasons. Another thing is when you think about success, when you think about life, it is what we believe. It is what we believe is happening to us. It's our philosophy on life. Now, if you think about it, each of us have different opinions. When something happens in life, you can say that that was my fault or that was somebody else's fault. If something happens in your life and you say to yourself, well, that's not my fault because that's the government's fault. That is the fault, I've got to pay taxes, so I don't have any money because I've got to pay taxes. If you think that everybody else is to blame, it's not my fault, it's somebody else's fault. I would have made myself available, but my friend let me down. I would have taken the action, but I didn't have it handed to me, in a step-by-step format. Whatever the case is, it all comes down to philosophy. It all comes down to philosophy. Now, what philosophy do you have? What philosophy do you have? Because the reality is, how you look at things, how you react to things is going to define you. It's your identity. For me, I have conditioned myself to genuinely, I believe I can solve any problem. I genuinely believe that no matter what happens, I will learn from it, I will take appropriate action, I will solve the problem. And I will make things happen. I will take the action I need to take. I will just continuously take action until I find the solution. Now, some people may look at me or listen to that and say, yeah, that's just ridiculous. Or, yeah, you're going to say that because it's a YouTube video. But you've got to process the information that I'm telling you. If you have this philosophy that you're going to continuously take action until you succeed, then you are, my friend, you, my friend, are in a very powerful position, because ultimately there is no stopping you. Ultimately, there is no stopping you. And to summarize, before I tell you where you can get this information in so much more crystal clear, Jim Rohn is, in my opinion, the greatest person in terms of life success, fundamental life success that you can consume. You've got to watch this video. You've got to watch this video. And how I want to finish off this video today for you is say, ultimately, you have to work harder on yourself than anything else. You have to work harder on yourself than you do on your relationship, your finances, your job. You have to work harder on yourself. Now, you might have just listened to that and thought, hang on a minute, I need to work hard on my relationship. I need to work hard on my finances. But think about it. If you work hard on yourself to become better at all these things, the byproduct is you getting better at all these things. Work harder on yourself, consume the information, process the information, and then take action on the information. If you go through a training program and somebody tells you, do this in a step-by-step format, it is your personal power. Your responsibility is then to you to take that action. Nobody's going to take the action for you. So you need to work harder on yourself than you do on anything else. Now, if you want to learn more about the fundamentals, check out Jim Rohn. But what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to link a video underneath this and share with you the 22 minutes that radically changed my life on the 13th of May 2015. And they changed my life so much that 6 weeks later, after learning this, I made my first sale on Amazon FBA, and the rest has been history. The rest has been, I've taken huge amounts of action. I've quit my job. I've started a business. I've relentlessly worked hard to create the life that I want just because of these 22 minutes. I cannot describe them any more importantly to you. Please let me know. If you click on the link, check it out. It's 22 minutes of your life that you will never ever regret. I'm telling you now. If you do, please come back here, comment below, let me know what you think, let me know what you agree with, what you don't agree with, and I look forward to seeing what this effect has had on you, because that 2mm shift that I took on the 13th of May 2015, fast forward nearly 2 years, nearly 24 months later, and I am in a radically different destination. So thanks very much, guys. This has been Kev from LifeSuccessEngineer.com. Hopefully inspiring you to take massive action. Keep taking massive action. Take care. Have an outstanding day. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Cheers.